Good day, everyone. Cecil Jones here with the first live video inside of our Women's Business and Real Estate Lyceum, the incubator. If you are here, someone has told you about what's going on, ladies. Or maybe you have seen advertising on YouTube or Facebook or maybe a magazine. Wherever it came from, doesn't matter. All that matters is that you are here now. I want to just take a moment to explain to you what's going on and why I actually created this Women's Business and Real Estate Lyceum. Well, let me just tell you a little bit about who I am. Number one, as I said, Cecil Jones, I'm a real estate investor. I am a redeveloper. What I do is I have gone into different cities and set up companies where that I can go in and buy properties from the city, the county, and go in and get funding for blighted properties. Blighted properties are those buildings that you may see in your neighborhood or in other areas that are dilapidated. And what the county and the city wants to do is they want to put those properties back on the tax rolls and not have it to be an eyesore anymore. The neighbors don't want it to be an eyesore either. You may even have properties that are in your area, and you know what I'm talking about. So, with that being said, what does that have to do with Women's Business and Real Estate Lyceum? What is a Lyceum? I'm going to let you Google it and find that. I'm not going to tell you what that is right off the bat. But just know this. This is a movement that is near and dear to my heart. And I really want to be a conduit to empower women to be able to have the skills, to be able to become financially free and not depend on anyone. So I'm with that 100% independence. Why is this something that's near and dear to my heart? Well, great question. Well, it's near and dear to my heart because I watched my mother as I was growing up as a little kid in abusive relationships. I've watched her leave a man who had full control of the finances. And once she finally got up the courage to leave, my life changed dramatically. We went from living in nice areas, never worrying about anything, to I found myself being in shelters with my mother, my younger brother. And throughout life, I've watched her get evicted, place to place. Let's bounce around. I've been a victim of child abuse myself. And I've had a very strenuous, tumultuous relationship with my mother. And years and years and decades later, we're finally to a place where we can talk now. And I'm not holding on to the hate, to the animosity. And as a young man, I was supposed to fall in love. That was supposed to be the very first woman that I fell in love with. But what I did see is I seen her unsure. I seen a teenage mother who had a son early in life and didn't know what to do. So we were on welfare, like many people are. We get public assistance. And she never quite developed the skill set. She did drop out of high school in the 10th grade when she had me. And she never developed the skill set to give her the confidence to be able to go out and attack her dreams and live her dreams. So I've seen her create a life that I know she never wanted. But it was a life that really turned into a self-fulfilling prophecy because of the way she thought and the way she thinks. And I call that stinking thinking. So after reconnecting with my mother again, I decided that not only, I found out I was pissed off about some things. I was pissed off about opportunities that were lost. I was pissed off because I never really got a chance to see my mother flourish, the first woman that I'm supposed to fall in love with. And because of that, it affected me in my relationships. It cost me a marriage. cost me several other relationships. And it caused me to be angry at women, and it contributed to me not knowing how to love because it was never instilled in me. I never received it from a woman. So with that being said, that's the short end of it. So I've decided just a couple of days ago to set up a Lyceum, a learning center to show women how to master the skill sets that will allow them to control their finances for the rest of their life so that they never, ever have to be dependent upon a man or anyone for that matter. So, as I told you earlier, I'm into real estate, I didn't tell you this part. I haven't had a job in 11 years. I'm an entrepreneur, work from home or investment properties, and I'm going to teach women at a 3-day Lyceum, women's conference, women empowerment. And this is something that is born out of necessity. I believe it's a huge problem. And there are many women that are going to learn how to become financially free, how to eliminate stinking thinking, because it's hard to think if there's no money in the bank. It's really hard. Really, really hard. So this is an introduction to the Women's Business and Real Estate Lyceum. I just wanted you to know and meet me and see who the person is and know that this person is a real person and someone who does care about women because women represent who my mother is. So, with that being said, I invite women to come together. Let's leave everything else outside that we don't want. Let this be a safe place that we can come together and bring positive energy. Positive energy that you can support each other. But I'm going to lead this charge, and I'm going to be looking for women who want to step into a leadership position to help me to do these seminars or these Lyceums around the country and around the world. I'm going to bring in sponsors. I'm going to bring in other people that can help you with different things. But right now I'm going to show you some basic skills that once you master them, you'll never worry about money. You can work from home, do whatever you want. So you don't have to stay in a situation where it's probably not most beneficial for you or for your children. So I want to be that guy. I want to bring the love in that manner. So we can know me as Love Jones. All right. So what are you going to learn? You're going to learn how to master real estate, the wholesaling aspect of it, not every single thing, but we're going to start where we are. Step 1, how to master real estate in something called wholesaling, where I'm going to show you how to get properties under contract and how to sell them off to somebody else who has the money or somebody else who has the credit so that you can pick up assignment fees of $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. Just really depends on how far you want to take it. Also, I'm going to teach you during this 3-day event my advertising and publishing secrets. You see, ladies, you have incredible gifts in you. Actually, we all do. But a woman is that person that sets the tone. You set the tone for other little men, little boys, and other women. And if you don't have your stuff right, or if your kids are seeing you come up, poverty, struggling, victims of abuse, mental, physical, no place to live, imprisonment, maybe you came out, don't have anything to do, you want to build your life back up. Maybe you're not the college type. Maybe you can't get into college. Maybe you've been denied for college. Maybe you don't think you're smart enough. But I'm here to tell you that you're good enough and that your opinion matters. Your voice matters. So with that being said, you're going to learn advertising. These are these are skills that when you know them, you never have to worry about money again. I'm also going to teach you about sales and negotiation. You're going to need that for anything in life, especially in real estate. When I show you how to negotiate these properties, we're going to come out to Detroit. I'm inviting you all out to Detroit. 3 days to spend when we're actually going to go out, take a bus tour, go out to properties. Detroit is, ladies, do you know that Detroit is the number 9 tourist destination in the world? Do you know that this is the home of Ford, Chrysler, and GM? Do you know that they're selling off properties for as low as $1,000? And I'm not talking about garbage properties in some garbage area that's dilapidated and depressed. I'm talking about properties in good areas that will sell for $60,000, $70,000, $80,000. So what I'm going to do is help you set up a real estate portfolio because we need to start having some net worth conversations. All right, some net worth conversations. I'm going to depend on you to bring more people to this public group. This is an incubator, public group. We have a public group and we have a private group. The people that just want to find out a little bit more, you come into the public side. Once you figure, hey, this is for me, or I want to come to this Lyceum, once you make your deposit for that, I'm going to bring you in on a private side where we're going to do some more training, more in-depth training, more advanced. I'm going to show you how to get some mailbox money. I'm going to show you what I do to get people to send me in letters that come in every single week with their name and information on it. And then I turn around and open up the envelope, take out the money, stack up a stack of envelopes, and then send them off to what's called a media company that will buy those envelopes for $1 or $2 a piece. And show you how to become the businesswoman. See, you're not just a businesswoman, you're a businesswoman. All right. So I want to show you how to tap into these things, how to set up your business lines of credit, how to get that mailbox money, how to get a consulting business going on, because so many of you have so many gifts and skills and talents that you're not tapping into, or we're just giving it away. And if you're just giving it away, I want to show you how to package it, find out what that purpose is. My greatest gift is I can sit down with anyone for 10 minutes, probably 5, right? And I can find out and help you pull out what your purpose is. Not just that, your assignment and your calling, and then show you how to package it for profit and then turn your dreams into green. Then I want to show you the closeout business. Ladies, you're going to love this. I know I have contracts with the top box stores like Bloomingdale's and Nordstrom and Macy's and Barney's and Saks, and I go in and I buy the overstock, I buy the closeouts, I buy the returns for pennies on the dollar, and then I turn around. I can show you how to sell them through like a liquidation event and maybe a hotel or a restaurant, or show you how to get up on eBay and sell them and make a killing on them like I used to do. Actually, my ex, I had her doing like $5,000 a month from that one strategy right there. So there are multiple strategies that I have. I want to show you how to set up trusts, show you how to set up college funds for your children that will come back. The profits and proceeds will come back tax-free. I'll tell you like that one. So I just want you to know that you're in the right place. This is where you come to get this information. I'd really love for you to share this with other women, because this is a movement that I'm serious about, and it's dedicated to the woman that I love, the first woman that I was supposed to love, my mother. And with that being said, I just want to introduce you to the room. Feel free to make comments. Feel free to add value, to add your gifts, and just go with the flow. Don't be afraid. Don't just be a quiet little church mouse. Come on out and let's find out what your talents and your gifts are, and let me help you to become that lioness. Let's go. Let me help you go from that black sheep to a black lioness. And I want to be that lion, to be that conduit to help you get to where you need to be, help you tap into your dreams, tap into your purpose, because you are valuable as a woman. Never let a man tell you that you're not valuable, that you're not worthy. And don't you think that you're not valuable and you're not worthy, because you have greatness inside of you, and I'm going to help you tap into it. With that being said, welcome to the Women's Business and Real Estate Lyceum. Is going to have a big conference going on in September in Detroit, Michigan. I'll bring more information out to you a little bit later on. Make sure you check into this. And this is how the process goes. This, where you're at right now, it's a public room. Anybody can come into it for free. So please share it with your friends. Share it with other women. It's only women. No men coming in here. Then if you decide to go further with us, you decide to come out to the Lyceum, we're going to bring you over to a private group. Once you make that payment, or just the first payment, a deposit to show me that you're serious, I'm going to bring you over to a private group. And then we're going to really dig in. We're going to really dig in, and we're going to help you go from where you are to where you want to be financially, mentally, spiritually. All right. That being said, Cecil Jones signing off, a.k.a. Love Jones. I love to see people succeed. I love to see women succeed. I'm going to love to hear your story, to have you on my seminar stage, help you walk away from your job if that's what you choose, help you to tap into your business and be really successful in it if that's what you want. And I love to just hear your story. So with that being said, just want to send out some peace, want to send out some love, and let you know that you matter, you're important, and you're great.